Yeah. Do you remember him? The first time you've been to the DLC and nothing happened? Well, in this video, we are going to fight him. And he is, spoiler alert, in fact, Laurence, the first Vicar. And to fight him, you have to do a few things beforehand to actually get him to wake up, because he's kind of sleeping. So for that, you just need to go to the laboratories and pull this lever, so you call upon the platform from which you came. Yeah, we're just gonna wait that. Just gonna wait that out. Oh, that beautiful sound. Yeah, then you go on the platform, realize there is no lever, and yeah, go off and on again. Beautiful. Beautiful. One thing I really miss in this game is the elevator music. That view though. So this is the place where you fought Vicar Amelia in her human form. As you might have guessed, the scenery is not a coincidence. It's probably the same church, the same kind of cathedral. And in this altar, you will find Laurence's skull. And when you remember when you fought Vicar Amelia in her wolf form, you will see Laurence's skull, which was kind of the beast version of him. In the Old Hunter stream, you will find his human skull, which is pretty interesting and also yeah, kind of weird, because everything is kind of like intertwined and turned upside down in this DLC. And now you can see his human skull. And yeah, fun fact. When you pull the lever again, and you go on this platform, you will go one level down again, and you will find a weapon, a firearm. And I love opening chests, it's just like the Legend of Zelda stuff, yeah. And then you find the church cannon, which is another version of the cannon that we already use, but it's probably a bit stronger. I don't know. I can't remember the basic stats from the cannon, but it looks pretty badass. So with the cannon in hand and Laurence's skull, we can actually fight him now. Because as the item description said, he's kind of looking for his mind, or searching, and yeah. So his skull will actually trigger him to wake up and fight us. And as you might have guessed, he's kind of like the same enemy as before in the cleric beast, but now he's got this fire element around him, and this makes it a bit harder actually, the fight. And just like Ludwig, he got 2 phases, and you also can summon Walter, in fact, to help you, which I find very useful at this point, because yeah, you will see why. I recorded also 1 or 2 deaths because yeah, I tried to rush this boss, and as you know, rushing sometimes is not the best option because you overlook important facts. So just wanted to point that out again, that you really have to observe the enemies multiple times to really learn their behavior, learn how to dodge it. This is what I wanted to show you. It's not just always one kill at the first time. Sometimes it takes multiple times, and this was one fight that took me, I think, 3 or 4 times. So this is why I wanted to share it, because it's a typical Bloodborne moment for me. And yeah, I haven't played Bloodborne in a week or so, so that's probably why I was so rusty. I actually hate this guy because he's just, yeah. When you're not careful, he will drain your power very quickly, and then you have to use a blood vial, which are vital in the fight against Laurence. So yeah, and even if you ring the bell and summoning Walter, he's still chasing you, but you can pretty easily dodge and then hit him with a visceral attack. So, and there is Walter again with these, yeah, what they saw, this pizza slicer, yeah. So he will help me in this fight, and yeah, there's no fox, so this is the first encounter. And I also wanted to share with you the animation before the fight begins, so enjoy. And now we're gonna fight him, and you see by his name Laurence, the first Vicar, it's again underlines that he is the founder of the healing church. But yeah, he succumbed to beasthood. And you can see he does strike pretty hard. But yet again, Walter is very useful, especially in the beginning of the fight, because you can tank him quite efficiently, just like Ludwig. But since Walter didn't die in my fight with Ludwig, he died every time I took him with me to the fight with Laurence, so yeah. You can also see that he got a lot of health, actually, although I'm doing pretty raw damage to him. But yeah, sorry for the bad camera, but when you try to focus on him, sometimes the camera gets very weird and you lose track. But yeah. I love the fire effects. It looks so badass, and the organ in the background just makes this a very epic fight. Although you fought wolf beasts multiple times before, so yeah, I can overlook that fact. He's kind of like body slams, and this is his second phase, where he loses his legs and just crawls on the floor. But don't be mistaken, this is Ludwig's second form is, in my opinion, easier than his first, but with Laurence it's the other way around, because when he lost his legs, you can see he's kind of like dripping lava from his back. So it's not that easy to go in from behind and strike him, because you will take fire damage. And I think he also got a strength boost or something. And he spits fire and lava, and can see you take just this reminds me a bit of the fight against Quaylark in Dark Souls, where she also sprays lava all around the place, and you have to evade that unless you want to take massive damage. And you can see this is something I overlooked in the beginning here, because when he's doing his swings from above his head and it's like a stomp attack, it's pretty easy to dodge when you just stay beside him. And this is the best spot to be. You can see he's just hitting in front of him, but you can evade that pretty easily. And yeah, that was the first time I died to him. This was my second try, and you can see I changed my garb also because I wanted to have some more fire defense. I think this is the old hunter's garb, and it helped a lot actually. So if you're having any trouble with that, you can see it can tank all his fire attacks, although he's still striking ferociously with brute force, but at least you don't have to worry that much about this fire attacks. And yeah, so this video serves also as a learning experience for you, so you can have a look at how he's attacking. And yeah, you can see I try to set from the side, and when you at this point you really want to spam the circle button. You really want to evade that as quickly as possible, because if you don't hit any buttons, he will just lie there and he will get you damaged all the time. So be sure to spam the circle button as much as you can, because then you will probably take just one hit and the other times you already evaded. And with this try I actually wanted to have some more power, so I used the Bolt Paper, which I think did not that much of a damage boost, but it's still, I think, especially in its first form, got him a few times more stunned than before, I think. So there you can see Walter is very weak against him because he takes a lot of fire damage. And you can see this is, I think I got about 1,400 health points, so you can probably see that he does like 600 or so damage with one strike, or maybe 500. And there you can see sometimes he stumps 3 times, sometimes 6 times, sometimes 5 times. There's really no pattern, but you really want to be at his side. And yeah, playing aggressive is not the best time to regain your health, because when he decides to strike 1 or 2 times more, you'll probably die. So you're better off evading, striking him once or twice and then evade. And there you can see the lava behind him. And again. Also got a very circled reach with his strikes. And this is the easiest attack to dodge. Then you're just getting close. And this is another attack where he like kind of let out or hits lava from behind and makes this kind of an area spell. But you can see with the old Windows guard you won't take that much fire damage. So the problem is when you keep your distance you won't have that much of an opening, so you actually have to get close to him. And there you see another problem. I run out of blood bias during the fight. Yeah, because he does so much damage, and yeah. There you see again. And yeah, I cut the beginning actually, but this was my last try. And because I thought I would die again because I had only like 10 blood vials, I thought, well, I recorded from the beginning. But then I thought, why not? Just let me give it a try. So I decided to open up my saw cleaver with the wallpaper and just go in and do as much damage as possible. At this point I was kind of like frustrated and just wanted to kill him. And blood vial management is one of the things you really have to take care of in this fight. And there you can see he gets stunned once or twice when you hit him with the saw cleaver. And you see even Walter died before he even reached his second phase. So yeah, I don't know. I was so frustrated. But I thought, well, let's just try and focus, and who cares. So now no Walter, and the second phase began. And yeah, decided to use my last wallpaper with 5 blood vials left. And now you can see I got more tactical in this advance because I really wanted to win. And you see, when you're staying just at the side of him, preferably the right side, because there is this weaker arm and he won't attack you with it. You see all his larger attacks up with his left hand. And then you can see him pretty easy dodge his attacks, and you can also avoid the lava on the floor if you're really careful. And there you can see when you spam the button, you will just jump to the side. And you can see how much damage you do with the saw cleaver and wallpaper, but he's got so much health points. So many. And you can see the lava damage is not that great. Yeah, I got lucky. It's also kind of a body slam attack here. I also missed with the cannon. I mean, how pathetic is that? But you can see the fact that I lost Walter so early and that I had no blood vials left. I got really observant of his moves and adapted to his fighting style. So typically Bloodborne and Dark Souls style. And there I just thought, well, you die or I die, okay. And I hope you guys learned a lot watching me fight him, and I hope you won't have a hard time fighting him like I did. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.